But first of all, I think the guys came out with the right mindset, just like they did the first week. But we kind of preached it on the sideline to make sure we finish and stay focused and make sure we don't give up any plays that get them give them some momentum.
Is there any sort of correlation to playing a mobile quarterback there, or just a quarterback change in general from that last game, and then you look at what you've got to face this Saturday?
We kind of thought about that after the game, but after seeing the passes, some of his film for the new coaches at Louisville, we definitely kind of thought like, wow, we got a little taste of it last week. But obviously, it's a different breed.
Mm-hmm.
Right now they're averaging 285 a game. One of the teams, the top ACC teams right now, rushing. We just got to come out and do our job, and hopefully we can, do a good job of just containing the run.
Yeah, you guys have done a good job of containing the run so far. So just considering that, how big is this challenge in particular Saturday?
It's always a challenge to stop the run. Every team, their goal is to go out and run the football.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys here do it a little, they want to do it a little bit more than most teams. I think it's going to come down to discipline and just doing your job and tackling, sometimes the bigger athletes at this level, is make sure we do a good job of all that.
What do you see them doing that allows them to have that kind of success?
They're doing a great job of using their quarterback in the running game. They're doing a great job of using their tight ends, with motions and shifts, and their O-lines are doing a great job. I kind of know almost the entire staff over there, so it's kind of crazy looking at the roster and the coaching staff. But Coach Leffert does a great job with the offensive line.
I know it's a new staff in general, but I mean, do you watch last year's tape for any sort of similarities and things? No.
It's not even close. They're not the same team. They're not the same mindset. So there's to me, there's no reason to go back and look at those guys. And they're playing completely different, a lot better football team.
Coach, what are you seeing from your secondary right now in terms of their improvement week to week going into this Saturday's game?
It's a different challenge every single week playing defensive back football, any kind of football really, but it's just a different challenge, and we're just trying to make sure we do our part and play smart. Play smart. And if they catch it, tackle them. If you have a chance to catch it, and cover your guys. It's pretty simple, but make sure you're doing your part every single snap, though. Make sure your mistakes don't show up on the scoreboard.
After such a good performance in week one, again in week two, what did you see from the D-line against FIU?
Like I said last week, the D-line does a really good job of building that wall to where the DBs can kind of, and the linebackers kind of can run through and make plays. I think our defensive line, they're starting to play, they understand the defense. Most importantly, Coach Martin and Coach Lindsey do a great job of getting those guys ready.
And then Malik coming, from Louisville, how does he kind of fit into the linebacker corps since you've had him here?
Malik he came this summer. He was kind of a hungry guy who wants to learn the position. Coach Crum, does a great job of teaching him the defense, the system, his keys. When you're playing linebacker for the first time, you have to do a great job of just understanding where your eyes are supposed to be at. What's your alignment? And the physical part, he already has that. It's just understanding the position.